Finally, the Neil has come back to MTDS Podcast. Hit my music.
Our music.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
And today we are bringing you two of the movies that are out there that are being talked about quite a lot if you go by the interwebs. First, the Disney Pixar movie based off of what happens if you magically can become a furry overnight, Turning Red, with, man, these names, I'm gonna slaughter them all. Let's go. Rosalia Chang.
I'm Maylin Lee, and ever since I turned 13, I've been doing my own thing, making my own moves, 24/7, 365. I wear what I want, say what I want, and I will not hesitate to do a spontaneous cartwheel if I feel so moved. Crap! Not to brag, but being 13 means I'm officially a grown-up, at least according to the Toronto Transit Commission.
Good for you.
That's actually from Turning Red, because I don't think Rosalie Chang has done
No, she has not done anything else that was in English.
Okay.
So, like, I couldn't find anything else. She's very young, so she's only done one other thing. This person I could find some for.
Yeah.
One of the great actresses, been in everything from Grey's Anatomy to Sideways. Sandra Oh.
What is this fish doing? What is this little fish doing?
Swimming?
That's right. That is right. He's swimming off to become an individual. Swimming off to become an individual. Listen to your instincts, people. Learn to recognize your own voice. It is the most important voice you will ever hear.
Yeah. Sandra.
And also, Ava Morris, Hyun Park, Orion Lee, and the great Hua Ching Ho.
Devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Madam Gao.
I see from the uniform you've taken the devil's name to heart.
Yeah, I had to. Because of people like you.
So you continue your fight. But for how long, I wonder? And at what price?
So that's from one of the most intimidating old women in the TV show you've ever seen, Daredevil, which they just released was released in Disney Max or Disney Plus uncensored. Everyone was worried about it was going to be censored, but no, it came on issue Disney Max or Disney Plus.
All you gotta do is change. Now they got a rating system where you can change what level. I had to go in and change all the maturity levels
to like the max,
all the profiles. And yeah, that is Turning Red that we're gonna be talking about first. The new Disney Pixar movie.
Did you just call it Dixar?
Yeah, I said Dixar. I combined Disney and Pixar, so now we got Dixar. That's a new one. Yeah. That's awesome.
Is there gonna be a fight?
What?
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I think you're gonna start a fight.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
But anyway, the next movie is one of the best looking men in the entire world of Hollywood.
So fucking good looking.
He is. I mean, no one's better looking. Of course, we're talking about The Adam Project starring Mark Ruffalo.
It's time, Robbie. It's time. They knew, and they let it happen. 2 kids. Okay? It could have been you. It could have been me. It could have been any of us. We gotta nail these scumbags. We gotta show people that nobody can get away with this. Not a priest or a cardinal or a freaking pope.
You finished?
Yeah, I am. This is bullshit.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Spotlight.
Yeah, such a good movie.
Such a good movie. Mark Ruffalo, the sexiest man in Hollywood.
Next to you, though.
Then they got this ugly guy that plays his son in this movie.
Hideous.
Just hideous. Hideous. It looked like an avocado had sex with an uglier, avocado. But it wasn't like real sex. It was like hate. There's a lot of hate in that relationship. Ryan Reynolds.
In blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's life.
So that's from the cinematic masterpiece known as The Green Lantern.
Yeah, The Green Lantern!
Was that a ring that came with the way? Was it during the time the movies were released? Or?
Yeah! I bought it a couple years ago at like one of those places that we go to all the time, cons.
Oh, yeah. Are they going to remake it, you think? Do you think they're going to make a good version?
They have to. They have to.
They have to make up for it?
At some point, right? And, I don't know why I chose Green Lantern.
You just did.
I just did. Also, Zoe
Saldana.
Thank you.
You kill and torture, and you call it mercy. The universe has judged you. You asked it for a prize, and it told you no. You failed. And do you want to know why? Because you love nothing. No one.
So that's from Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy?
That's from Avengers. So that's right. From Avengers Infinity War.
That's what I assume so. But my brother was talking to me about it. I'm like not so sure. But then who else in this?
Yes. Also, Catherine Ginner.
How do you feel now?
I can't move.
You can't move.
Why can't I move?
You're paralyzed. Just like that day when you did nothing. You did nothing. Now, sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
So that's from one of the best movies of the past 5 years or 10 years. Get Out.
Yeah, Get Out. I mean, everybody that's in this movie, The Adam Project, it's just like a long list of people that have been in kick-ass movies for like the last, couple of years. The Adam Project. So we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. Chris, why can't you tell them where they can find us?
You can find us online movies on Suck That. We're on Facebook. Oh, sorry, you got me laughing. Find us online movies on Suck That. Yeah. You can find us online movies on Suck That. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/movies don't suck podcast. On Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. If you guys want to find merch, shirts, stuff, bonfire.com/movies don't suck, and some that do. The patreon.com/movies don't suck. We also, Twitch at NTS Podcast. Like, subscribe, all that shit you do with all those places. We're found everywhere. You find podcasts. Yeah, so what else do we do for people?
Also, we advertise small businesses. If you have a small business or a friend that has a small business and you just want them to help out, we'll be more than happy to give them to our thousands of watchers, our millions of listeners. We'll be more than happy to give them information like today's business known as Shady Keys. Yes, Shady Keys is located in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is at 111 South Detroit Avenue, Suite B, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74120. You can find them online on Facebook at Shady Keys Tulsa. Shady Keys is a dueling piano bar in the heart of Tulsa's Blue Dome District. Come join them every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to experience good music, great cocktails, and camaraderie. They're located there. If you need a table, make sure to call them like 2 weeks in advance to call up to reserve, because their tables go really quick. If you have a birthday, they'll bring them up on stage and sing the most dirtiest freaking songs you could possibly imagine. And it's fun. It was a really good time. We went there this past Saturday for a birthday, and it was, I had all the buddies with me. I had Topher, I had Garen, I had Yates, I had Thor, I had, all the crazy bastards that I know, all there having a good time, and we loved it. So if you have a chance, go and you're in Tulsa and you want to see awesome. It's right downtown, the Blue Dome District, which is basically like the big bar district here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You can also find them at shadykeys.com. So
I got back from San Diego on Tuesday actually.
How was your trip to San Diego?
So when we got there, I knew it would be beautiful, but I had no clue how beautiful it would be. So every day was either sunny or partly sunny or mostly sunny. In the highs, will you stop doing that?
I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're flipping the windows around. No, you guys who are listening to the podcast, you can't see this, but Neil's flipping the windows around. So I got there, and I knew it'd be beautiful, but I wasn't prepared for how nice it would be also. Because every day, highs were in the mid 70s, well, mid to low 70s. And it's gorgeous. So we had friends who live there, so we spent a lot of time with them. But we were mostly there because we had fuck me. I'm sorry. A skate clinic.
What the hell was that, dude? Are you like Tom Holland? You got a frog in your throat?
I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna hiccup anymore. But we had a skate clinic, and we stayed at Airbnb where our host, who turned out to used to be a competitive skater in the 70s and 80s. And dude, we had a good time. San Diego's really nice, and we mostly what? I mean, don't email me. Okay. Yeah, San Diego was really nice. I had a great time. I don't know.
So why'd you guys go out there for?
We had a skate clinic. So
okay.
Yeah, and we hung out with friends a lot that lived there, and we went down to La Jolla, and we walked along the coast and went to a cave. We went to the most haunted place in America, called the Whaley House, and it was fine. There's nothing scary there, but it was, it's considered the most haunted place in America. And we went to record stores. We hung out outside because it was beautiful. We had a great time.
Any vinyl while you're there?
Huh?
Said you went to some record stores getting good vinyl?
Yeah, I got. I found Inside Bo Burnham special on vinyl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I picked that up.
That's awesome,
dude.
Yeah,
that's really cool. So, but because if you guys haven't watched Inside, it's the Bo Burnham special that will convince you, if you didn't know this already, he's a fucking genius. Yeah, man. San Diego's really nice. I'll load up some pictures soon. You'll check them out. But it's gorgeous there. I loved it.
Nice. We last night, and the reason I'm just kind of like a little weird today.
This weekend was your wife's birthday, right?
Huh?
This weekend was your wife's birthday, right?
Yes, it was my wife's birthday. We had the big party, and then we had a barbecue. We had people over. It was fun. We just had a good time. We went hiking at one point in the morning. And it's all good, and it was fun. Everybody was great, but man, I have just been going nonstop for like weeks now. Yeah. And so it's just like I just need I need a day, man. I need a day where I don't do shit.
But everything's leading up.
It's not going to be tomorrow, but
everything's leading up to the next week when we're recording early, because
next week where I'm going to be going to the greatest event of all time, WrestleMania.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Is Stone Cold
his
gonna be
first match in a freaking 19 years.
You can't wait to see Stone Cold live, right? You're so excited for this.
Dude, it's gonna be great.
Okay.
Stone Cold, what? Stone Cold, what?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah.
But next week I am going to the wonderful place known as the Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas, actually.
Arlington? That's where Six Flags is at.
Which I just recently found this out. Do you know Arlington, Texas does not believe in public transportation?
I'm very well aware that Arlington, Texas does not have public transportation, nor does fucking Dallas. They have the DART, but who gives a fuck about the DART?
They are the largest populated city in the entire world that does not believe in public transportation.
Yeah, Dallas sucks with the dude.
That makes no sense to me. Like, to get to WrestleMania, so I don't have to pay the $60 parking every day.
Are you gonna Uber from your hotel?
I could, but we don't know what traffic's going to be like. You know, with over 100,000 people.
So where are you guys staying?
We're staying at a hotel. Well, the first 2 days is going to be an Airbnb, but when it's actual WrestleMania time, we're going to be staying at a hotel about 7 minutes away.
A drive? You could probably walk there in 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, dude, but
I know what you mean.
There's a bar right down the road from the hotel for $10. Will shuttle you there.
Okay,
and then the hotel will shuttle you for $20.
Awesome. Well, I mean, do that.
Yeah, I'll do something like that. Don't worry. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm not gonna lie. I have been researching all of Arlington. I've been trying to figure out places to go. I know. Shout out to Sandra from the Queen Street Posse of Inside the Ropes podcast. They're going to be in town. Her and her co-host from England are going to be
nice. You guys going to meet up?
And yeah, we're going to meet up at the Big Gay Brunch.
Nice.
The Big Gay Brunch wrestling event.
Nice.
And they're like, wait a minute, you're an ally? And I was like, yeah, of course I'm a fucking ally.
Why would you be an ally? You know, like, why would it?
It's like, have you never listened to the words out of my fucking mouth? Like, and that doesn't make no sense to me. Yes.
Who wouldn't be an ally? Like
I don't know. You would think I hung out with these people, sang karaoke. Like, I've had drinks with these people, done shots with these people. You'd think that they would get that from me at some point. That, you know, I'm the anti-bully because I pick on bullies that bully people.
It's really, yeah. I mean, like, if you're not an ally, why are you listening to this podcast?
Right.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Are you ready to talk about movies? Let's talk some movies.
Yeah, let's talk movies. Fuck, sorry. We're 20 minutes in. We haven't talked a single movie. Besides,
we're not 20 minutes in, dude. We were like for 10 minutes. We're talking before we even started.
Man, I bet people are fucking like, get to the movies. All right.
Get to the movies.
We're talking about first Disney Pixar's newest one, Turning Red, directed by Domi Shi. Domi Shi is done. She's worked with stuff like she's done the animation for like Inside Out. This is her. She's done like, you know, the Short Bow, but this is her first feature directing film. She wrote and directed it, and also wrote it with Julia Cho and Sarah Stryker, and this stars Rosaline Chang as Mainlin.
I'm Maylin Lee, and ever since
Maylin Lee. This also stars Sandra Oh as Ming.
What is this fish doing? What is this little fish doing?
Also, this is Erin Morris as Marianne, Hyam Park as Abby, Maitreya Ramakrishnan as Priya, Orion Lee as Jin, and Wei Ching Ho as Grandma.
Devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Let him go.
Also, this is Tristan Allen, Alaric Chin, Lori Tan Chin, tons of people. And if you didn't know, this focuses on a Asian American family. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one?
Oh man, big one, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. Mi Lee is a confident, dorky 13-year-old torn between staying her mother's dutiful daughter and the chaos of adolescence. Her protective, if not slightly overbearing mother, Ming, is never far from her daughter. An unfortunate reality for the teenager. And as if changes to her interests, relationships, and body weren't enough, whenever she gets too excited, which is practically always, she poofs into a giant red panda.
So ever since I saw the preview for this, I was super excited for it. Couldn't wait.
It's adorable. This movie is so adorable. And I read an article on this, and I really want to say this. This is a movie that more young adolescent girls need out there, because, like, besides this, it's like the Babysitter's Club show that was out and stuff like that. Actually, and maybe Big Mouth, which is kind of dirty cartoon, but it's the only things that really talk about real problems that females have when they're going through that age. Because of course, the thing is that the panda is kind of like a reflection of what a woman goes through. Yeah, it goes through adolescence of puberty. Yeah. And I really love this movie though. Like it was just funny. The four friends, was it 4 girls?
It was 4 girls. Miriam,
Abby, our friends.
Jen.
Yeah. They were just hilarious. They played off each other so well. The mother and the grandmother playing their parts, like it ticked all the buttons, man. It ticked all the boxes. It hit all the buttons. What do you think about it, Chris?
I thought it was beautiful. It's a beautifully made movie. Pixar doesn't fuck up. It's a bit of a different animation style. Everyone had giant teeth. I don't know if you noticed that. Like everyone had like 6 teeth. And so I wasn't a big fan of the animation style when it came to that, but it's still beautifully made. It's not my favorite Pixar movie, not by a long shot, but it's a good one. Like it's definitely a step up from Onward, or not Onward and Luca, Luca's probably my least favorite Pixar movie. Next to Cars. And so
you don't like Cars?
I don't like Cars 1 or 2. I think there's a third one. I don't like those movies. Cars, I hate. Can't stand Cars.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, I get you, man. Ka-chinga.
But like really strangely enough, like we can look at Disney as a big bad guy, but they put out some pretty great movies the past couple of years, including this one, Soul. Encanto was pretty great. Moana's pretty good. This is classic Pixar. It's good. It's really good, but
yeah, it's good. It's wholesome. It's basically the problem for this movie is that these girls are trying to get tickets for their version of Backstreet Boys,
like A-Town, or 4-Town or something. 4-Town.
Yeah, or O-Town or what. But this is in the early 2000s, right? This is
it's definitely
okay. So this is my problem with this movie. All right.
Are we aging out of this, by the way? Are we aging out?
No, we're not aging out of it. This is my problem with the movie. All right.
Okay.
It was in 2002 in Toronto, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was in Toronto, Canada in 2002. I don't remember anything destroying the Sky Dome because I was in it watching The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at the Toronto Sky Dome at WrestleMania 18.
You were there, right?
WrestleMania, dude. It's the greatest thing of all time. Everybody, WrestleMania. Anyway. So that was, I saw that his movie was in 2002 and that by any means the Sky Dome gets beat up a little bit.
I like Toronto a lot too, man.
One of the best cities. If you ever get a chance, people, to go on a vacation in Toronto, don't go in the winter. Don't go in the winter. Go in the summer or time like that. But besides that, the city is beautiful.
And also, if you guys are in Toronto and you haven't been Niagara Falls, go on the Toronto side. It's more beautiful than US side.
Yeah. Definitely. But anyway, this dealt with a lot of issues. It dealt with embarrassment, body issues, what people feel like. I mean, it even, it even dealt with how she was losing her separation from her family because of the changes that she was going through. Yeah. But the thing is, this movie was very self-aware, and the character was self-aware, I should say, where she knew that she was she was growing separate from her family.
Yeah, and we mentioned the Chinese culture, so you learn a little bit about that throughout the whole thing. I said Asian American, but this takes place in Toronto, so what the fuck do I know?
So I wasn't hungry during this movie. I actually ate right before it, but literally every time these people sat down to eat, I wanted to eat what they were eating because the animation just made it look so good.
It's like when you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja shows and they eat the pizza, like, now I fucking want pizza.
I want pizza. I had pizza a slice at the venue I was at last night of pizza at the Steel Panther show, and I got a mayonnaise packet, and I put the mayonnaise on top of it. And
what the fuck's wrong with you?
Everybody, yeah, that's what everybody said to me. And I'm like, no, dude, this is back in high school. We had the square pizza, and I get them, and I put the 2 mayonnaise packets and squash them on each other.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Nothing. It tastes awesome.
I understand dipping the pizza bones, the crust, in ranch. I get that. I don't get the mayonnaise part of this.
How about butter? You just want to dip your crust in butter?
No, dude, I don't.
Like Papa John's?
Well, yeah, I can do that. I know. But fuck, anyway. Man. All right.
Yeah, the comedy in this movie was really good.
Oh, it's hilarious. This movie's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a lot of good, cute jokes. There's a lot of jokes that the adults will get, the kids won't really get. But back and forth. And of course, I got the little things here, the little movie facts, like the tickets from the Four Town concert featured the A113, which is the room where all the Pixar animators studied. And then, of course, the Pizza Planet truck can be seen going in front of the Sky Dome.
Because you can see Pizza Planet in every single Pixar film.
Yes, and also the Pixar ball was around. I didn't grab that fact. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so this movie was just adorable. It was cute. Like, the animation, I can't speak. Like, I want a video game to look like this.
My PS5 can make video games. They're basically a Pixar movie.
Really?
I played last.
Brag about that PS5.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so I'm just to mention real quick. So I was looking at the PS5. I got an invite in my email from PlayStation, and if you signed in at a certain time, you weren't guaranteed a PlayStation, but you had the chance to buy one. And I was one of the lucky few that I was able to get through and get the disc edition, which the only one was available, which is almost prohibitively expensive. But
so it's discless or disc?
I got a disc, but that's the only one they had available. If they had the digital one, I would have gotten that one, but they didn't. They sold out, so I got the disc one. So I got that. It's amazing. It was on fire because it got delivered to me as I was in San Diego. My brother was watching the house. I was like, "Fuck, I'm on fire! I can't wait to get home." So when I got home on Tuesday, I set that shit up and I played for about an hour. I've been playing for about an hour each night.
What are you playing?
So right now I'm playing Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, cool.
I'm playing Spider-Man and God of War.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back to this movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, this game. It plays
the music from Four Town, the little band that's in this movie is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
It's really cute. It's adorable. By any means, if you like animated movies, you're gonna like this movie. If you like things like Big Hero or would be another conversation to this, like Shrek, not Shrek. Shrek's different on a whole different level. I don't know. This is a really adorable.
It's a community that's not talked about enough. So yeah.
And I really feel like they give a good light to it, and I can't wait for whatever the director does next.
Honestly, I mean, Pixar's back on track after Luca. To me, Luca I wasn't a big fan of. This one's better than Luca. It's more poignant, and it's hilarious. It's a really great.
Why do you hate Luca so much,
I don't
dude?
know,
What
man.
do you do? Show me on the doll, Chris, where Luca touched you badly. No,
but this is after. I mean, they put out Soul just a couple years ago, and this is great. And so, you got quotes for this one?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's do it.
Number one rule in my family is honor thy parents. You're 10 minutes late. Are you hurt? Are you dead? This is what happens when you don't wear sunblock and do drugs all day. You're a woman now, and your body is beginning to change. Tell him you forgot your pads. You're so fluffy. I had to do that because that was one of my favorite lines from Despicable Me.
Yeah, I was like, that's from Despicable Me. That's why I was like,
yeah, I love it. I'll never be your ride or die. I'm a furry ball of awesomeness. This isn't music, this is filth, and not worth jeopardizing your life over. That presentation was the bomb.com. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard that in forever, man. That's what I've been saying that forever. Mm-hmm. Never thought it'd come back.
I'm still, you still saying it, right?
Huh?
Are you still saying the bomb.com?
Bomb.com, yo.
What about all that in a bag of chips?
On my forehead. I'm gonna get on my chest, right here, where my movies that don't suck and something to do T-shirt, right under it, across my chest.
Should I get a hat that says that too?
You know, movies that don't suck and some that do T-shirts available at bonfire.com. Anyway, are you a triangle? Because you're a cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone goes home where your parents put some clothes on. And I like boys. I like loud music. I like boys. I'm 13. Deal with it. Well, give me your rating, man. I want to hear what you got on this.
My rating's it's a 4. It's another winning effort from Pixar. I can't really.
Yeah, I'm going to go higher than you just because I like the subject matter. I like that they actually did something with this movie. You know what I mean? Like it helps people in certain spots of their life. And I'm going to give this a 4.4. I really, really liked it. And I love that the positive message it had. Mm-hmm. And yeah,
okay,
I liked it.
So I'm on Rotten Tomatoes right now. You guys don't listen to the show. I have Neil guess the audience score and the critic score on Rotten Tomatoes before you do it. So Neil, what do you think the audience score in this movie is?
I'm going to say the audience score in this movie has to be an 88%.
73%.
What the fuck?
I think this is one of those movies that they got review bombed by people because it's culturally relevant.
Yeah. I heard about all that. Yeah. I try to stay away from that crap.
So what is the critic score on this one?
91%.
Your close 95.
95. I knew I had to go higher.
Critics' consensus is heartwarming, humorous, and beautifully animated, and culturally expansive. Turning Red extends Pixar's long list of family-friendly triumphs. So, yeah, it's a good movie. We really enjoyed this movie, and it's Pixar, and it's on Disney Plus. Like you didn't pay $20 for this. You can go if you have Disney Plus, which you should have by now, I think. Go ahead and watch this Turning Red, and there's tons of other stuff. If you're not acquainted with the Pixar stuff, which I don't know if it was why you're using the show. If you're not, fucking sign up for Disney Plus and enjoy yourself. Almost all their movies are great. So, yeah.
Right. I mean, it's a good movie, man. I really liked it. I thought it was a good time. Man. I mean, here's a good fun fact for everybody that Chris sleeps with big stuffed animals. They are called furries.
Are you talking about like cats?
No. I'm talking about the furries.
Oh, I want to mention to that one of our cats, Kiki, she had a bladder stone, and we gave her special food. Now it's gone. She's totally fine now.
Oh,
yeah, she's good now. Like they gave her special food, and they did have to do surgery, or they had to give her special food, and now her bladder stone's gone. She's back to being a happy kitty. So.
Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, little ball of fur.
So, you have news for me? You were able to pick up news?
Of course. Hit that news music. This is the movies that don't suck and some of them news. I tell Chris stuff I hear on the internet, and he reacts like he doesn't know how to read.
All right, what do we got, man?
All right, first off the back, Amazon has purchased MGM Studios.
This is one of the few things I did hear in the news, and for $1 billion.
That's why I did it first, because I figured you might have known it.
What is it, $1 billion?
$85 billion.
Jesus,
8.5. 8.5. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see the decimal point. Yeah,
8.5, but that's still a sizable chunk. That means they have. Imagine all the MGM stuff that's just gonna pop up on Amazon now on Prime. Yeah, we should just check out the fucking Prime this week, and you'll see the whole fucking catalog of MGM on there.
So, yeah, I mean that is so weird, dude. I can't believe they bought MGM. It says MGM has nearly a century-long legacy of producing exceptional entertainment, and we share their commitment to delivering. Amazon Mike Hoppin says, who leads the way on Amazon Studios and streaming service Prime Video? We welcome MGM employees, creators, and talent to Prime Video. Prime, I can't believe Amazon owns MGM, one of the oldest theater studios. I mean, of all time.
I mean, with Musk and Bezos, with nothing, Jeff Bezos kind of a supervillain now, but we still take their stuff. So,
yeah.
By the way, I didn't use quilted toilet paper. I use a bidet. Excuse yourself.
Oh yeah, you do use a bidet. I need to get that one. Okay.
When you come over here, man. When you come over here.
Bidet it up.
Bidet it up.
Bidet it up.
It's a warm door.
We're gonna bidet. It's gonna be. Oh, it's a warm one. Ooh. Okay. Let's move on. So the movie that has been a sequel worked on, been talked about like 540 times. Finally, we're gonna get a trailer for it. Supposedly at the beginning of Doctor Strange 2, which is Avatar 2.
Finally. I mean, who cares, right?
At this point, well, I mean, I didn't care until the interview with Zoe, who is in the next movie we're talking about, The Adam Project, said that she's watched 20 minutes of it and it made her cry.
All right, maybe the trailer would be inspiring, because what they did with the Morbius trailer, they made it look okay, as opposed to awful. But Avatar 2, they really have to do it's been what, fucking 10 years since the last one?
Mm-hmm.
And the last one was okay. I mean, it was okay, but it was Ferngully. Like that's what it was. But yeah, let's see how Avatar 2 and 3 work out.
I mean, as soon as it comes out, we're gonna jump on it. Like
you and I are gonna have to see the movie for sure. It's a no question.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be officiating her daughter's wedding in Warcraft cosplay.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I know. I had to tell you that one because I saw that story and I was like, I don't know if that's really important in the world, but I just feel like Chris will get a good one.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. I'm all about her being cosplaying. Didn't you bring up...
Yep, she says, I'm officiating in May. It is a cosplay wedding. That means you wear a costume, dress up as something. Everybody at the wedding is going to be in costume, and I'll be in costume to officiate. It's not a theme. It's a cosplay wedding. It's really exciting. We're going to have a beautiful picnic in the backyard. I'm really excited. Both children have been married in my backyard, which brings me to tears every time I go outside.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's adorable, Jamie Lee Curtis. Let's go from really cute, adorable to Anna D. Arms is playing Marilyn Monroe in a biopic.
Yes,
we already know that.
Mm-hmm.
The rating has just come out for it. This movie is going to be NC-17. How many movies have you seen that are NC-17 lately?
Not many. Hey, yeah.
But it makes sense. Yeah. The story is of a druggy, horror like Marilyn Monroe, and like.
Hold on, dude.
Well, I mean, okay, just like to have sex with everybody that she met and do all their drugs. All right,
fair.
But
you can say that.
Yeah, I can say that. We'll take away the horror part. Delete that and post-op. But anyway, if you can't, just bleep it out.
Okay.
But anyway, so, it is what it is. I think I just want to see a good movie. I think the Queen movie, Bohemian Rhapsody, should have been NC-17.
Why?
And they added because, dude, they had the craziest parties ever. They only showed one scene and they made it look like Freddy threw them. That is such bullshit. I heard so much stuff around when I've been hanging around musicians and bands my whole life about Queen's epic drug-filled weird parties.
The movie wasn't honest. The movie wasn't honest.
It wasn't honest at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it said Freddie Mercury got AIDS before Live Aid. That's not true either. But anyway, so another one that's coming up, one of the biggest things that people are having a problem with right now is there is a lesbian kiss in the new Buzz Lightyear movie. They are told to take it out, but they have now returned it back.
Good.
And, of course, the LGBTQIA plus community is, very happy about that and stuff like that. It'll be the first animated movie by Disney with a same couple having a kiss. And, by any means.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it going to be a peck on the cheek? I mean, it's Buzz Lightyear. It's not going to be like, a full makeout scene. It's not going to be like Basic Instinct people. I don't know why people's panties are in such a bunch.
I mean, like what? I think it was in the Eternals where they had the, Brian Tyree Henry being a gay man, with the family. Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. Now, so great for them. I'm glad, keep being honest, being people out there. I want people to be themselves. I don't want them to have to live in fear. I hope that's awesome. Yeah. Keep making it normal, and it'll become normal. All right, so Batman's Paul Dano.
Yes, Paul Dano.
Who plays the Riddler in the Batman movie, has now going to be writing the Riddler Year One comic book.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Because his statement was, I engulf myself so deeply into this character that, I feel like I can write a story based on the Year One of the Riddler.
He was a different Riddler than most people. It wasn't green. He wasn't wearing a top hat with a question marks on it.
No, he was very S&M.
Yeah, he was very S&M.
Yeah.
S&M. Yeah.
S&M Riddler is the best way to say it. I don't remember me saying this, but I guess I did at some point. But Godzilla versus King Kong 2 is happening.
I guess so.
And they're filming it this year.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I know you're all about it. You're a big fan of Big Dirty Apes.
I mean, I do like King Kong.
I mean, you're a huge King Kong fan. I mean, I remember that one time I walked in that closet you told me not to go into.
Yeah. Too bad. Sorry.
I'm never going to do that again.
Sorry about that.
Never going to do that again. All right. So magically on the Foro Islands, magically appeared is the tombstone of one 007 James Bond.
Oh, really? Someone put it there?
Yeah. Someone just magically put a tombstone in the place where James Bond dies in the last James Bond movie.
Spoiler alert for people who haven't seen the newest one.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been out a year, dude.
Yeah, okay. All right.
At this point, if you don't know that, then that's your own damn
fault. If you haven't seen it by now, you really didn't want to see it.
Yeah, you didn't want to see it. But, yeah. So it just magically appeared on the island. Nobody knows who put it there.
That's cool, though. That's cool. That's gives you a reason to go to the island, I guess. To pay your respects.
Yeah. Right now, there's a huge bidding war. Because Roshan Marshall Thupper is to direct a live action. Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
It's when 5 lions come together to form a big lion robot.
Thundercats?
Voltron, dude.
Oh, Voltrons, whatever. I don't know.
You're fired. But fired? This is the filmmaker. Yeah. This is the filmmaker who did Red Notice. And right now, everybody's Universal, Warner Brothers, Amazon are amongst just some of the 7 studios that are fighting over getting this movie.
You mean cash in on the nostalgia that people have for it?
Oh, dude, it's Voltron. Yeah. If they can do it right, then
yeah,
that's a lot of money. Marvel just announced today that they are going to be doing a Nova series is in development with the writer from Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah. Are you excited for Moon Knight?
Yes, of course I am.
Okay. Yeah. Why did you ask that question?
Yeah, why did you ask that question, you some bitch? Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Moon Knight, the same writer is going into the series of Nova. If you don't know, Nova, they were the Nova Corps were in Guardians of the Galaxy. The famous line, he said that he's not, and I quote, 100% a dick. And she's like, do you believe him? Well, I don't believe anybody's 100% a dick. Anyway, those people, after they've been murdered by Thanos, one is the boss of them all now, and that's Nova, the superhero. And that's what the series is going to be based on. So I can't wait for it. That's going to make me happy in the no-nos. Mm-hmm. Is it going to make you happy?
Yeah, as long as it... you know what I heard, Ben? This is a little off topic. I heard the Guardians of the Galaxy game is really good.
What? The game?
Yeah, the game. That was a really good game.
Oh, I haven't played the game, so I don't know.
You may someday soon.
Yeah, I will sometime in my life. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about Deadpool 3. There's already so much stuff going on with this movie.
It's happening, right? I mean, of course it's happening.
It's happening. Sean Levy, who's the director, has already told people the Incredible Hulk is going to be in
so
Deadpool 3.
Mark Ruffalo will be in it.
Hopefully, or it might just be the Hulk. Because we never saw an actor for Colossus.
Okay, that's fair.
Because he can change in and out of that skin. So, no. So he's going to be in it. And at the same time, Bella Thorne is fighting to see if she can be in it to be Lady Deadpool.
She's very cute. Bella Thorne is.
She's really cute. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Deadpool 3 though, I am excited for this. I know it's taking a little time off. I hope he returns with Deadpool 3 though.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I think it'll be great. David Spade has now announced his first Netflix stand-up comedy special, which will be coming to Netflix.
His they're
going to be filming it over the next year. They don't have an exact date yet, but David Spade, man, I forgot he exists.
Well, I mean, does he? I mean, I don't know how rich he is, but I know he's a good stand-up. So,
can he stand up when you sit down?
He stands up.
All right, let's see. Let's go really quick. I got a couple more. The Star Trek: The Motion Picture is getting fully restored, and a director's cut will be coming out later this year.
So,
the 1979 Star Trek movie.
Wait, are they going to have it released in theaters?
Yes.
Okay. So
right now they're working on it. The director's edition. No, it's not going to be in theaters. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I thought it was. I thought that's what I read earlier, but I lied.
Okay.
The director's debut. The director's edition will debut on Paramount Plus on April 5th.
We'd be watching it when it comes out.
Yeah, dude, I want to see what because it sucks.
I'd rather.
Let's be honest. Star Trek: The Motion Picture is not a good Star Trek movie.
But the Star Trek ones based on the Next Generation, those are good movies.
Oh, those are awesome. Anything with Jean-Luc in it is a good thing, in my thing. All right, and let's see. Nicolas Cage, because of all those VOD movies that we've had the chance.
I just want him to be my second dad. I really do.
Well, listen to this happy news. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Because of all those VOD movies that me and you have reviewed the shit out of, Nicolas Cage is no longer in debt.
Oh, congratulations, Nick.
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah. I'm glad to hear that, dude. I really am. I really am happy to hear that.
Nicolas Cage. And because of that, he is now going to be extremely selective in his future roles.
I'm glad to hear that. I mean, like, dude, listen, he did some crazy movies. He did Mandy, which is in one of my favorite movies the past 10 years is Mandy. I told him,
you've done that.
I got a Princess of Ghostland poster on my wall. I got that on my wall. So, Nick, congratulations. I can't wait to see the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent when that comes out in April. I cannot wait, dude. I'm so excited.
Oh, man. And last but not least, J.J. Abrams is going to make a biopic series based on maybe one of the greatest bands of all time. You know why?
Why?
Because it's a beautiful day. Bow, bow, bow.
So U2's okay.
U2, yeah. Hold me, kiss me, kill me. Bow, 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 bow. No. I love U2. U2 is a good band. In fact, I just scrolled down the where I'm at, and the video they actually have is the "Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me" video. not Streets Have No Names, not any of those, but U2. I mean, I'm interested in seeing how their life all came together, right?
I'd rather see a documentary, I think. So
I'll watch the hell out of it.
All right, fine.
But that's it for the news, man. Let's get to the last movie of the night. Well, it was the movies that don't suck and some of the news. That's where I locally just beat up Chris with knowledge inside his noggin. Then he has to go take 3 aspirin and figure out what happened to him last night.
He's right. So the last movie we're doing tonight, guys, it's called The Adam Project, directed by Sean Levy. Sean Levy's done things such as he's a producer he was a producer for Arrival, but he's directed such things as he's got so many credits. He's directing Deadpool 3, right? He did 8 episodes.
Deadpool 3.
He did Free Guy. He did he did Internship. He did, you guys, another Ryan Reynolds film, Internship. Real Steel, Date Night, Night Museum, both of them. Cheap by a Dozen. Just keep going, dude. There's so many things that
they just keep going. There's this, he produces Stranger Things. He's, Internship. Gosh dang, the guy's got a list, bro.
Yeah.
He's directed Stranger Things episodes. He's done. There's a new Starman movie coming out.
I hope so.
Nice. That's what it looks like.
It's written by Jonathan Tropper, T.S. Nolan, Jennifer Flackert, and this stars the kind of hideous man that all known as Ryan Reynolds.
Brightest day, blackest night.
Also, this stars Walker Scobell as young Adam. Mark Ruffalo as Louis Reed.
It's time, Robbie.
We also had Jennifer Garner as Ellie Reed and Zoe Saldana as Laura.
You kill and torture.
And Catherine Keener as Maya Sorian.
How do you feel now?
I can't move.
Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this?
The storyline for this one, The Adam Project. The storyline goes as follows. Adam Reed, age 12 and still grieving his father's sudden death the year before, walks into a garage one night to find a wounded pilot hiding there. This mysterious pilot turns out to be the older version of himself from the future, where time travel is in its infancy. He has risked everything to come back in time on a secret mission. Together, they must embark on an adventure into the past to find their father, set things right, and save the world. As the three work together, both young and grown Adam come to terms with the loss of their father and have a chance to heal the wounds that have shaped them. Adding to the challenge of the mission, the two Adams discover they really don't like each other much. And if they are to save the world, first they need to figure out how to get along.
Did you get a Spielberg feel from this movie?
What?
Did you get a Spielberg?
Yeah, this was a really good movie.
It's good. Yeah, it's a fun movie.
It was one of the better movies.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I'm not on top of it. You show it. I gotta
You're
go
not on top of it today whatsoever. When you go back to edit this podcast, you're gonna be like, what the hell was going on with me? Did you take some Valium before you did the show today?
It's fucking on.
It's on, really, Chris?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's tell them some facts about you, Chris.
Well, I did.
Chris likes to pee when he's supposed to be on air.
I can hold it for this episode, so we're good.
I know. Anyway, so this movie was really, first you got your sci-fi factor to it, you got your action, and then the wittiness of not just Ryan Reynolds, which of course is going to happen in every damn thing he ever does.
But he is Ryan Reynolds in this role though. Like whenever you see Ryan Reynolds, he's kind of the same person. But I'm fine with it.
I don't know, but this one it was more emotional. You know what I mean? I feel like it had it really drew at the heartstrings with with the loss of family, with little Adam and what he was going through, and there's some scenes with bullies that you're kind of like, oh, it's so adorable, and at the same time you got this weird sci-fi time traveling movie going on that is just ridiculous at the same time. So you got your sci-fi, this reminds me of AI. Do you remember AI?
Yeah, I was saying earlier that it reminds me of a Spielberg film.
Yeah, it reminds me of like AI, Flight of the Navigator, like those kind of movies were
basically those adventure movies that you remember from the 80s, from the 90s.
Yeah,
and it has that feeling to it, which is something I really appreciate. Like you don't get a lot of movies like this anymore, where they're kind of questionable for kids. But like no, it's a good movie. It's fun to watch. It's weird to say, it's kind of a family movie. If you're sitting down with your kids, you can watch this with them. It's a fun movie that way.
And to be 100% on this, it is that like it is one of those movies that just like, man, it's suspenseful at times where you're just like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? Is everyone going to die? Or is people going to be safe? Then when you pop in Mark Ruffalo, his relationship with his son is ridiculously awesome. Jennifer Gardner playing like the mother who's going through some things is like the best way to say it without ruining too much of the movie.
I do. This movie has a large following. A lot of people really liked it. It's not one of the people I'm mad for people liking. I got mad people for liking Red Notice. I think this is better than Red Notice.
I think this is way better than Red Notice. Also, on top of that, I mean, there is something with this movie due to the fact that it's been number one since it came out. I love
this movie, man. And
this movie came out March 11th, and it's been in the number one slot on Netflix ever since.
It's a really, really fun movie. It's a really fun movie, and I challenge people to tell me that it's not. Like, I was super entertained, and this movie's. I see this getting a sequel. I really do. Like I don't know how they do it. I don't know
how we can get a sequel. I mean, it's
there are tons of movies
again,
that we like how they made a sequel and they do it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, sometimes they shouldn't have done it, but yeah, they do it sometimes.
Yeah, like Men in Black 2, they didn't mean to make, or all the other ones after that.
Hey, every Men in Black movie is a good movie.
You really liked Men in Black International? You tell me this?
Chris Hemsworth did.
Dude, good actors are allowed to do bad movies. Bad actors are allowed to do bad.
Chris Hemsworth is slapstick.
Good actors are, but yeah, I can't wait for Extraction 2, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, going back to Adam Project, the visuals in this movie were ridiculous. The sci-fi parts were really cool,
and they also they had an interesting aspect on time travel. Like, everyone still has the idea that time travel is like Back to the Future, change. But no, like this has an interesting aspect to where they're able to do this, and that's cool that we have a different take on it.
Yeah,
like sort of example,
because it was like basically it's like, so why don't you remember everything that already happens if you're me?
Because the timeline,
yeah, and he's like, because I have to go back and then I'll remember it all as a kid.
Yeah,
which is like, man,
I'm excited, man. I can't wait. This was
you awesome. Can't wait. What, you're gonna go watch it again?
Well, I'm gonna go back in time and fix everything.
In time.
No, this movie's really fun.
Find your way.
I watched it in San Diego, laying in bed after being in the sun all day, and I was eating Japanese food, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah. This is a fun movie. It's on Netflix. If you guys are on Netflix, I don't know why. Even though they did raise the price. I'm sorry, guys. They raised the price on Netflix. Sorry. I mean,
my bad. I didn't do it. But yeah, no, seriously.
You're like, it's
some of the lines that these two say off of the cuff with each other, and Zoe and Ryan, put them in another movie together that they played off of each other really well.
I know.
And
I know.
I want all these people to be in another movie together, but I want it to be completely different. I want it to be like them all own a donut shop and they're trying to find where the missing, like where the holes of the donut, the missing part of the donut, where it's actually at, and they have to go down this weird. Anyway,
you'll find a lot to like. People, I find a lot to like about this movie. A lot of people will too. It's all the things you like from those old movies in the 80s and bringing it back to today.
It's one of those that, like, definitely if it wasn't on Netflix, I would easily buy this as a DVD and put it in a DVD collection.
Oh, yeah?
Like, this would be a go-to. Because, I mean, I could go turn it on again right now and I would not be unhappy about it. Like, if I went over to a friend's house and they're watching this, like, cool. I guess we're chilling watching Adam Project.
Can we talk about how great Walker Scobell was? Like, did he watch every Ryan Reynolds movie and just become him as a child? Like he's just like him, dude. He's just like him. He's so good.
I think he just studied the heck out of him.
Yeah, dude. And he was so good in this, and he hadn't done much before this. So Walker Scobell, man, good.
He hasn't done anything before this.
Oh, he's so good in that, though. He's so good.
He must have been like a stage actor or a commercial actor or something like that. He literally has no credits under his. I'm glad this is his first outing. Hope he gets nominated for some kind of award or something, because literally I think the Walker and the Ryan Reynolds connection, like if their chemistry wasn't there, this movie wouldn't have been there.
Just perfect.
It was.
Do you got quotes for this movie?
Of course I got quotes for the movie, Chris. That's what I do. It's part of my fucking job. That's what you pay me for.
I pay you for that, yeah.
I'm sure your treat was going to be scary. I'm sure your threat was going to be scary, but your training system is about to crash. Did you order a bully starter kit off of like Amazon or something? Everyone is twice my size. I've seen babies bigger than me. All right, let's take it easy, or we can fall down and scream. Whatever you like.
Yeah.
No, I was stabbed with a bullet, you moron. When I say classify, what do you hear? Do you hear chocolate? It's not a multiverse. My God, how much TV do you watch? You ever had a thought and just, not say it and keep it in? Can we take a break from the ass kicking today? You've seen Terminator, right? Yeah, that's 2050 on a good day. Tell your husband to get his bitch ass out here right now. Don't you give me that stink eye. Is that my jacket? It kind of looks like a condom on you. The company is all you will ever make. It's your family. How did you get so smart? How did you get so dumb? You have time. Yeah, it's later than what you think it is. Wait a minute. Are we talking about your penis? This is where you work. Only took you 44 years. Oh, this is where you work? Wow, it only took you 44 years to bring me here. Supper time, Spanky. You never understood the science. And of course, the best line in the movie, sometimes it pays to be a nerd.
So why don't you go ahead and give me your rating on this one?
4.1, man. I really like this movie. This is a really good movie. Maybe, no, you know what? I'm going to go higher. 4.2. This is a really good movie. I think this is probably one of the better Ryan Reynolds movies I've seen in a little while. Because even like Free Guy, I think I gave that a 4.0. I love this movie. This was fun. It was, again, it just gave me that like Flight of the Navigator, E.T., AI, that feeling of like there's a little bit of sci-fi. Yeah, just like it gave me that big movie feel. Like I would have loved to have seen this on a big screen.
Yeah, I would have too. I didn't watch it at home, which I have a giant screen at home. When you come over, I'll show it to you. But I'll show you other things when you hear. But no,
are you gonna show me your giant screen, Chris?
Yeah, I can't wait. But no,
are you gonna show me your giant screen? How big is it?
It's so big. It's so big and
nice.
It bulges.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
No, I give this one a 4. It's a fun movie. It's one of the better Netflix movies for sure. For sure, one of the better Netflix movies. You won't find a whole lot better than this. And Adam Project, dude, it gave me that Spielberg feel, it gave me that Wonderment feel, that sort of where you feel like a kid again, sort of. I got that from this movie, and so it was a cute movie. Adam Project.
Let's go through the movies real quick that Ryan Reynolds has done on Netflix. We've reviewed them all. I know Red Notice. Right, 6 Underground, which was your favorite movie. You absolutely loved it.
The only thing I liked about it was Ryan Reynolds in that movie, but that movie fucking sucks, dude. And are we gonna see Ambulance? Are we gonna have to see that? Another Michael Bay film?
Probably at some point, right?
Yeah, we have to, right?
I guess.
Right.
Oh my gosh, there's a movie called Dragon's Lair. He's doing Dragon's Lair?
Was he?
Remember Dragon's Lair?
He was in that?
No, but do you remember Dragon's Lair?
Of course, I remember Dragon's Lair. Yeah, I remember that.
They're doing a movie of that. And they just announced a Clue movie.
He's going to be in that too?
Holy cow, they better have 4 endings.
oh, yeah, they got to. Remember when we saw, what was it, Deep Web, Darknet, or what was it called? The one with Unfriended. We saw that. And we
Unfriended,
yeah, we had 4 different endings and no one fucking knew about it. You and I saw a different ending for it, you know? Yeah.
That really confused the hell out of us. There's a movie where we literally had 4 different endings, and me and Chris both got a different ending.
Yeah, we were
so we were like confused when we were talking.
I thought that would be a thing that they would tell everyone, but no, it's kind of a secret.
Yeah, not a secret at all. All right, let's go to the good old Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. So what is the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes for that project? You had to guess.
The audience score has to be an 85%.
77%.
Wow, really? They went that low?
No, okay. Now, what's the critic score on this?
They're at 77%, you said, the audience?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're going to be at 83.
They're 68.
They're lower? Give me their bullshit reason for that.
Critics consensus. You've seen Ryan Reynolds do this sort of thing before, but the Adam Project offers slickly entertaining and occasionally even moving sci-fi action. But I think that's what I wanted out of this was some sci-fi action, was some moving stuff. Like I said, it's Spielbergian. It's got the action, it's got the emotion, it brings it all together. I don't know. A lot of people didn't like it, I guess.
How do they not like it? It's literally been #1 since the movie came out.
Yeah, but you and I know that #1 doesn't mean the best though. Twilight was #1.
Yes, it does.
Twilight was
It's the best around. Nothing's ever going to bring it down because it's the best around. Don't you ever try to beat it down. Because it's the best around.
It's just that everything about it's just so pleasant and fun. Like, what is...
Yeah, I know. Like, when you told me that, this is what I thought. I thought, what? What?
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
So, yeah, that project, that's what we thought of it. And so, go out to see this movie, right?
Of course. I mean, if you don't have Netflix, let us know. I'm sure we can get somebody's password for you.
Or just pay for Netflix, because I want Netflix to make movies like this again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're always going to make more movies like this.
So, what do we see next week? I can tell you what we're seeing next week. Do you remember?
Your face?
We're seeing X and Windfall.
Nice.
I hope you could see X. X, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and see it this weekend sometime.
Okay.
Because we're gonna be back on Tuesday, folks. We are not gonna be doing another Thursday. I know our schedule lately has been all messed up, and I blame 100%. I blame Chris because he's just an asshole.
No, we'll be back.
He fucks everything up.
We'll be back on it, and there needs to be pretty consistent for April and May. But in June, the first week of June, I'll be out of town for like a week.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to Rhode Island for a wedding.
You're going to Rhode Island?
Yeah, for Providence.
That is one of only 2 states I have not been into.
Well, I've not been to Rhode Island either. But it's one point we used to make a day trip to Boston because it's like less than an hour away. So
yeah.
So we done that. But Rhode Island, man, Providence. We'll be going to see the H.P. Lovecraft's house and seeing books that are bound from human flesh, and a wedding. We're doing 2 weddings. So, I don't know if you met Ryan, but he was his wedding's happening in Rhode Island. So, he lives in San Diego. It's a 9-hour flight.
A 9-hour flight?
Yeah, damn. From California to Rhode Island. But they stop off in Baltimore.
They wanted me when I was on flights, when I went back to Indiana, to do the bereavement one for the funeral I was going to. They wanted me to travel 11 hours.
Fuck, dude.
And it took me, the plane from Tulsa would have took me to LA
Are you shitting me?
Wait. No, wait. Then I had to wait on a plane for like 3 hours and go to Denver, Colorado.
Oh my God.
And then I'd have to wait for 2 hours or 3 hours or something like that from Denver, Colorado, then make it to Chicago. And then the flight, then there'd have been a flight from Chicago to South Bend.
God damn, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
So would you, whatever. The flight from.
Yeah, that's crazy. Don't fly, people. Flying sucks.
Yeah, flying's awful.
No, I mean, do fly. I mean, if you can and you can afford it, but not at the last minute where you have to pay $1,000 to go someplace.
Well, we made it. We all made it. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna be good. You're gonna go to Dallas this week.
Oh man,
it's a short drive for you though, man. It's just like 4 hours maybe, right?
Yeah, I mean, same drive like from here to your house.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad drive.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 4 hours, and I've already driven it 3 times now.
Yeah.
4 times.
Yeah.
I've been down to Dallas several times to watch some good old AEW wrestling, and now I'm gonna go down to watch some WWE wrestling.
Hey, do you like Texas?
I haven't had a bad experience yet.
Okay, well,
how about that?
You ready? No,
you're saying my week long is that's where my breaker's gonna be. No, all right, let's finish this episode of the podcast and we'll talk about this a little more.
You find someone who's on stuff.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/smoothies podcast. We're on Twitter at NEDS Podcast. On Instagram at NEDS Podcast. You can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/movies.suck. You guys want merch, go to myfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. We're on Twitch at NEDS Podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. Tell your friends about our show if you like it. Neil will send you news if you do. And we're finding everywhere you can find podcasts, you can find Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. What do we do for small businesses, pal?
If you got a small business or friends that have a small business and you want them to advertise with us for our thousands of viewers, our millions of listeners, let them know. Send us our information at MTDS Podcast or anywhere, no matter where it's at. We're going to see it because it's on our phones. We see everything.
Yeah, Podcast at gmail.com.
At Gmail.
Or info
just send us the information to say, hey, fuckers, I got a business I want you to advertise on your lovely podcast. And then I'll smack Chris's bald head and be like, yeah, we advertise these bitches. And we just do it because we love people. We want you all to succeed in life just like we're trying to.
Do you know who else has a bald head? Yeah, we're trying to. Do you know who else has a bald head?
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Play that outro. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how hard you try in this life, don't get embarrassed. Don't turn red, because sooner or later, you're going to have a project you need to succeed at. Have a good night.